Hey, it's Adam here with another episode on how to make your house more fun. Audio, LEDs, power tools. Today I will be focusing on speakers. Sitting here in front of my gaming unit. I can't do it in my studio because these speakers are too big. So I got a couple of my favorite JBL speakers sitting right here, including the one that I rely on the most, this JBL Party Box 110, where you can pick up at Walmart for $349. They also have a Party Box 120, which is the updated version of this. I'm sure it is just as amazing. I have two of these that I have taken all over the United States, to beaches, to ballparks, on the boat. It's gotten sandy, it's gotten wet, it's gotten dropped, and it's just performed. It's literally provided sound at a softball game for the entire area. I mean, I love these speakers. But when I'm going into Walmart, and I see this one for $350. Now I happen to pick these up on sale for $250, refurbished Type A, brilliant. But then I see this right here, and they're dropping this sucker for $149, and I've walked by it so many times. And I'm like, I listen to so many Bluetooth speakers. I really love the sound of JBL, and then this went on sale for $119. You can get 3 of these for the price of one new one of those. And these connect also, okay? So like you can connect multiple speakers in line and have them all operating off of one Bluetooth power source. And I am positive that this is Walmart's answer to the JBL Party Box. Now JBL is owned by Harman International, which is a subsidiary of Samsung. And those guys absolutely know what they're doing when it comes to speakers. And I've tested dozens of Bluetooth speakers, and they just produce great sound. I like to have a heavier on the bass end and not the tinny trash that comes out of so many of the Bluetooth speakers. So I got this Groove On wireless party speaker with LED lighting. Of course I like LEDs. So let's open this box up. Let's run it through the paces, see how it stacks up to my favorite speaker, the JBL Party Box 100 series. All right, first thing is this opens on the end, so we're gonna have to slide it out of the end here. Nice, I like this foam better than regular foam. The updated. Oh, that's very simple packaging. And then just more foam in the bottom of the box. This says, don't throw it. This is the accessories. So here we got, this is just standard power cable right here that you see in a lot of AV devices. And then we have the quick start guide, which I don't like when it's all bent like that, but for $119, maybe it's okay. Let's look at the unit itself. Okay, now that I've wrestled it out of its box, I can show you a few of the features that it has on it. The weight is about the same, very similar to the Party Box. Maybe a little bit lighter, a couple pounds lighter. They both have 4 feet on each side. So this has got the JBL orange, and then this has just got 4 little pads. It has it on both sides of the speaker. So if you want to lay the speaker down and have it hold in place. I use these on my boat to keep it from moving around on the boat. But to be honest, the center of gravity on this thing's not the best. It's the pads don't actually hold in place, it rolls. So it'll be interesting to see if this is better rolling. They both have a convenient carry handle on the back to be able to lift it up. This one has an LED on it, so we'll see how that LED looks. And then this has a luggage rack handle on the back. It also has wheels too. These are kind of heavy speakers, so maybe sometimes it'd be nice for people just to be able to wheel it. I always throw these in a wagon personally, so I'm not really carrying these around unless it's inside the house. First thing I know is the build quality is really nice. I actually like the finish on this. The surface flush mount LEDs around the edge are really nice. The speakers look small. We'll see how they sound. In the back, they have very similar inputs. to the JBL, just in different locations. They both have a microphone and a guitar input with controllable gain. They have an aux in and an aux out. Oh, this one does not have an aux out. This one has an aux out. And then they both have USB inputs and power. The JBL power is down here. The on power is here. They both actually use the same power cord, which is nice. But the biggest test in the system is how it sounds. So let's power it on.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Okay. Whoa, this light in the back is stupid bright. I may want to turn that off, but that's kind of cool. All right, I have a audio source here. I need to pair it with the Bluetooth. While we're waiting for this phone to start, the LEDs around this are just very, very nice. So can I control what those look like? Different styles. I like that they're RGB. Okay, so you can take and make any color you want. Any of the LEDs can be any color. You don't control that, but it does. Okay, let's go to the settings here and let's connect this bad boy because I want to hear how it sounds. Pair.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, there is a boost button. Oh, okay. This is the button you're going to want to become very familiar with right here. This turns this light on in the back or off. And there's a boost button, which I think is bass boost. And the volume is on a spinner. It looks like it goes from 0 to 30 in about 1.5 rotations. That's the Hotel California, because that's the song we used to use at Honda to check audio. My apologies that you cannot hear the song while I am going through this evaluation. You can see the LEDs going up based on what volume. So as you adjust the volume, the circle will fill in. Right now I'm using it at about a 25 out of 30 volume, which is, 3/4 of the way up. I like to go about that high because I don't want it to distort unnecessarily. The beginning of the song really allows me to hear some of the stuff without the bass impacting it, with the guitar solos, as it starts off, and then it starts to get kicking after a little bit. So right now I'm just saying, hey, this speaker sounding pretty decent. And then once the bass kicks in, it allows me to do a little deeper evaluation. So I'm listening, I'm checking it out. And I actually got the other speaker out. I ran the JBL off of one phone, the on off of a different phone, and because Spotify will actually let you switch back and forth between speakers very easily, I could do a very natural assessment of the audio comparing the two. Here I'm going to play with the LED. You can see the different LED functions. They behave a little bit differently once sound's going through them. They're a lot more animated. It's got that strobe light in the middle. I couldn't figure out how to turn that strobe light on and off, but maybe there's a setting that turns that off. But honestly, I think it's okay. But I was able to get a very good impression on the speaker. So now I'm going to return back to the live session and let you hear what I thought. All right, initial impressions. This is fresh out of the box. Literally, I listened to the song for the very first time. Looked at the unit for the very first time. The LED show kills the JBL show. Okay, these JBL LEDs, I have nothing in comparison to these on here. Really like these LEDs better. The sound is not JBL sound. I did not expect it to be. JBL just has a fantastic portable speakers, but I'm actually shocked. When it first started playing, the bass boost wasn't on, and I was like, "Yep, here we go, another tinny speaker." But surprisingly, I hit the bass boost on and it was decent. And so let's say, you're going to go spend $350 here to get nice bass punch, or you can spend $119. You're going to get about 75% of what you can get from a JBL audio-wise to the average consumer. I don't think you're even gonna notice it. And you can pick up 2 of these and pair them up and have them both playing at the same time. I think it's an absolutely brilliant speaker. Frankly, I'm shocked. I won't be using this. I want that extra punch. I want that extra low end, and I actually want the extra volume. But I would say for most people, this is absolutely going to deliver. And so what if it says ONN period on the side of it? You're going to have a fantastic speaker with cool lights and really decent sound that you can hook up to your Bluetooth, hook up to a guitar, hook up to a microphone, wheel it around. It's on sale for $119. I mean, you can't beat that. You're gonna want to go get it. It's a fantastic deal. Did I say fantastic? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Go get one of these.